We'll see if Rooster does that. But it's a very volatile matchup. If you fall behind in this matchup, you will most likely go 0-10. So with the supports as well, I expect to see a lot of attention towards the top lane.
I'm a little anxious. I'm a little panicked under this tower. Do we have a weighted blanket for me? And that's what Stend and Parus are. They're that comforting blanket. And sometimes it's a blanket that can kill people.
And that's in big trouble here.
Has to flash away from the shadow dash. Now dashes up as well with the leap strike. Flash, undertow, and Maynter falls to the reckless swing. Stend. Oh, both of them exchanging oracles as well as Rooster trying to trade with Maynter, who does hit level 6 first. Has that Grandmaster's Might now, but shouldn't really have too much threat on Stend. Now Rhilech is coming across. Shield of Daybreak. Dreaded return for the fallback on the Shen. Good double shadow dash. Sheo unable to join the fight. It's 3v2 in favor of NAVI. And Maynter just dashes in with the counter-strike. Stend there thought he was safe, but had no plan. He had no damage at the time. Trying to chunk out his enemy lane. That makes sense before an objective. Sheo stepping forward once again. Paduck coming in from the side. They don't have Stand United either. This is just a 2v3. It's only Rooster really with that 20 CS lead that's upsetting NAVI and Shifter's equality in this first 12 minutes. As Rooster is ghosting in, Paranoia in as well, as they look for the chase on Parus, and he just melts.
Oh, he couldn't ward jump because of the Nocturnal. He had to flash out
there. Has to flash out on the Zehen across the course of his career. And Sheo looks for a Dustbringer. Stend stepping forward once again. Good Darking Glaive for the knockup, but Rhilech has to walk out of the gravity field. Parus goes in and the solo player goes between the uprights. Paranoia, Mega Inferno Bomb there for the follow-up as Sheo tries to chase out the enemy jungler. Poby with Unleashed Power forces Sheo low as well. Sandy stepping forward. And Paduck, he's just locked up against the wall. Had his flash, didn't use it. Meanwhile, Nuke tries to trade back. Stand United on him will shield him up. It's a mid laner for AD carry off for bot laner so far in this trade. Sheo will be able to heal up a little bit lane. He's kind of in a catch-22, because if he walks back, Samdi's there, and if he walks forward, Poby's there. And so it kind of just needed to not be in that position to start with. As NAVI currently in position on the Rift Herald as Rhilech gets the smite, Grim Deliverance. Sheo has to flash away, but Maynter trading onto him. The taunt down towards Parus as he's going to fall. As you say, Rooster trying to join the battle, but the Ragnarok not on. They're looking to see if Nuke is a possible gank. Rhilech's going to be spotted on vision here. Jumps across with the Aureate Rush, and Stend is here to immediately follow up. A Paranoia there for the chase, and that was a greedy dash forward from Rhilech. He looked for gold, and instead...
I think he's their strongest man right now. You see them opening 4 topside, while Rooster will cover mid.
Hey, Nuke is also in a strong position. Let's not forget, like, the guy's 700 gold ahead. Double TPs coming out from both the top laners as they're going to join this fight. Stend is very deep, and he's dead. I didn't really see how that happened, as the Ragnarok has to come out from... Olaf. He's going to get charged down. Thankfully for him, he can flash away from the sort of... That's a weird... Oh, he's going mid?
Is he going to...
No, he slammed into a wall. But somebody should still be able to get most of this tower. Rift Herald, it won't get the close terrain buff where it gets another charge in, but this will be the tower in the mid lane. How was Stend there?
How on earth did he end up there?
I did not see.
I'm gonna have to.
We'll get a replay, I'm sure. And now Samdi's 1,000 gold ahead because he was able to pick up that mid tower. Paranoia coming out. There's a Stand United there for the follow-up as well. Satchel down and Samdi dies.
It's so easy.
Okay, he's less than 1,000 gold up now as Paduck's going to take a full mid tower most likely. TP comes out. He doesn't have a Satchel, does Paduck. It might be back off cooldown. There we are. Now has it back up, so he just clears out that way.
And it's a weird game because it's so even still.
Stend. Nuke trying to look for the poke. Maynter spotted on this vision.
Nice on the Olaf.
I mean, he's got to sprint at them. That's 100% what he needs to do, as Parus is taken down to half HP with those bouncing bombs. The poke from Shift is enough to force NAVI away for now. Shift is a little tentative, a little concerned about immediately starting up the Drake themselves. Want to make sure that they've denied as much vision as possible. They will do it.
Is you're playing as the Pope,
and you're separated from the entire team. You can see it's been pretty shifted. The Shifters favoured so far. As Ragnarok comes out, there's Paranoia follow-up. Counter-strike used, but with the Stand United there, and it's a quick taunt onto Maynter. And Shifters have 4 players in the area.
And it's so frustrating because you can't teamfight, you can't engage, you can't poke. So what do? You go out and play side lane. You open your side lane. Okay, never mind.
Knock back onto Sheo with the scout of the week. Grim Deliverance coming out from Rhilech as well as he looks for the damage. Sheo forced to dash away as Rhilech does get the Cultivation of War. Will revive, but Rooster falls before Rhilech does. And now the chase continues. Dread Return not going to hit from Rhilech. Samdi flashing in with a Valkyrie. Good taunt from the Shadow Dash out of Stend. Samdi on the Hexplosive Minefield still gets a double. Parus answers with one as well. As Shifters just overextend a little bit, to be honest. After they pick up the kill onto the Ziggs, I can kind of get it.
Yeah, I mean, they need to take the burst, and I guess the Collector plays into that Luke now, level 16 on the Victor, the highest in the game, together with Maynter. And he doesn't even have a quest that gives him extra XP. Super strong, very tanky.
It should be fine here, no? Stend looking for the flank position. Maynter goes in with the counter strike. TP out as well as Maynter is deep behind enemy line. Solar flare for the stun. Maynter makes it a 1-for-1.
Very nice by Maynter to get a trade kill there, because he was pretty much in a 1v5 scenario. I think Stend taunted over the wall, didn't really get the shadow dash on anyone, and then just kind of stood there hitting. Didn't really have any peel from the Jax. And he's building towards that Sonias, and I think when he gets the Sonias, it will be very difficult for Shifters to deal with him.
And somebody absolutely rips through Stend. Nuke puts down the gravity well. Rhilech just chasing onto this Victor. Paranoia down now as Rhilech went very deep. Paranoia's going to chase him in. Manages to dash away. Ragnarok on the backline. Grim Deliverance out. As the flash goes in from Rooster, but he doesn't get onto Rhilech. Instead, he looked for Poby. Double solar flare stun. And Navi just waited for Shifters to make a mistake as Shifters overinvest into the Zehen. And Navi pick up 3.
I mean, 2. It was a great bait by Rhilech. I thought I was wrong.
Yeah.
This Jax is completely fine this game. Jax is bing chilling. As Sheo goes in onto Corky.
Then going in as well as they shut down somebody. That's a lot of gold taken out of Navi's pockets. A Ragnarok forward as well. The Grim Deliverance only delivers the Zehen to the Fountain. Shifters now. And as soon as we praise the team, the other team just kills.
Shifters gonna pick up the Baron here. Kudos to them. Maynter really far up here.
Is he going to try and execute? No. Counter strike out. Nuke there for the chase. Gravity field. There's a leap strike across the wall. Maynter.
Bit of a pickle.
Still trying to escape. Yeah, I mean, this is a big pickle.
Freeze frame.
Not even
You're
a little
wondering
pickle.
how I ended up here.
Well, he put himself there. Maynter dies. Delays the Baron up, I guess, by 20 seconds, technically. The Baron put
concrete.
Literal.
Literal,
yeah. Very literal. I agree with you. TP behind. Navi look to make a numbers advantage in their favor. Solar Flare gets the double slow. Grim Deliverance coming in as well as they dive onto the back line. Lots of damage coming out, but Rhilech is the first to fall into that cultivation war. Paranoia as well from Sheo, trying to get onto Poby on the back line. Poby healing up though with the Crypt Bloom as Rhilech still keeping the rest of Shifters at bay. Taken out by Nuke. Sheo dies immediately after coming out of his GA.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. It was Navi's turn to win a team fight. It does go every other, and they collected their free.
Hey, send it mid.
I mean, they choose not to go into the control that Navi has been controlling. And I think Navi has done a good job this game.
Here.
Yeah.
Like, it's a very quick push out of Shifters. Watch how quickly this tower melts. If you have a satchel as well, it's at least the in-hip tower. Now, satchel charge it. And for a second, it looked like Navi
They really want to deny this open from Navi, I think. You have to be there early or make a pick before. We're going right now.
Paranoia, Stand United there for the combo. They'll jump in and down goes somebody. No escape for the Corky. Was feared up, did have the flash, but no QSS means that he couldn't get out of the fear.
That's a huge play by Zamdi to down the midwave once again.
Bot lane tower falls, I think, just
what
to
is with 80 kills on midwave medic? Because what on God's green earth makes you walk up against a Nocturne and Shen alone on the midwave?
Here's the thing, right?
Like they all do it, medic.
We might have another fight. Oh, Solar Flare, Scatter the Weak, double stun is huge. Dread of Return gets the double pullback as well. Massive fight for Navi. Ragnarocking Olaf on the backline, trying to kill off Poby, and he will get one. He'll look for 2, but he can't take the double.
Why is it every other team fight win? It really goes back and forth this game.
We should write on the screen who's winning next one. Shifters, right?
Yeah, next team fight win is Shifters.
Shifters win next.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll keep a track of it. We think Shifters win the next team fight.
Yeah.
Actually, instead of that, we can just do...
as long as you get hit by the first, doesn't matter if you create space with Flash, you will still get pulled back. And Rooster tries to salvage the play, but ends up going down.
It's a Baron fight. Mega Inferno Bomb down, Sheo looking for Paranoia as well, but there's the take for Navi. We going in with Paranoia, Sheo? Do you feel really? The answer is no. So Navi, without a fight, do take themselves a Baron.
Still 2 minutes until soul point for Navi.
Cleanses things away, equal vitamin C, who knows? As
I mean,
Navi pushing
it would make
bot.
sense.
Ooh, Paranoia, TP behind here as well as they look for the fight. Dash out from Samdi. Good double scatter of the week as well as Grim Deliverance comes in from Rhilech and he takes up 2. The chase in from the Ragnarocking Olaf is not enough to kill off Samdi. Rhilech finds a double by himself, make it a triple as Navi clean up the backline. And against the run of play, it was Shifter's turn to win the fight, remember. NAVI might just look for the end.
I mean, Navi's gonna take it, and we talked about it, Medic. If you dive and you go through the Zahen, he will kill your backline. Rhilech goes huge that fight and just finds all the people. Maynter goes for the flash on Paduck, but he flashes out.
Yeah, Paduck with a good flash out, but he can't get close enough
and
to
he's
this wave to
he's
clear
gonna
it.
have to watch his Nexus explode. Huge play by Navi, honestly. Getting back into the game. Looked very sketchy in the early game, but really confident finishing out. And maybe it is the play to lose early game.
Yeah, lose early game, win late.
Wave of flames. He will be good. It will be very difficult to catch him, and that is a good thing because it is, as you highlighted, Medic, Navi has a very cookie-cutter catch comp.
As we expected from Shifters in the early game. As Parus is caught a little bit here. Still no flash. Tactical sweep. Arcane shift forward. Hookshot wall dive. Good flash forward from Stend. And Paduck follows up with a flash of his own. Parus should fall here, and he does. Shifters on the board for first blood.
And that's what you get for level 1 cheesing, boy. No flash on you, Camille. I was going to say no one is happy to meet see Camille get punished, but I am casting with you, Medic. So maybe you're happier, but Nuke in danger.
Nuke down. Sheo look for the damage onto Poby. It won't have enough with the Darking Daggers. Has to walk out. As Rhilech hits him with another Vault Breaker just to make sure that Sheo can't stay around. Oh, I mean, too cute, man. I'd have it for moral support as we see a fight over the Scuttle Crab. Smite comes out from Rhilech. He secures it, gets level 6. Now on the chase with the cease and desist onto Stend. And that level 6 so powerful for Rhilech. Means that they can lock up the Rel and
He's gonna spoil himself with a Drake.
And again, for Navi, a lot of it is how far ahead can we get Rhilech? We saw it a little bit in game 1 where...
Dragon fight, I think Shifters would like to
Paduck. Stend is here now. Rhilech comes in. Are they going to dive this? Cease and desist. TP behind as Cassandra tries to join. Rumble unable to get there. Paduck flashes away, but Rhilech still chases him. Rooster now has a flank as we do see Navi losing one, and they're going to lose two. Somebody's going to go down. Rhilech dashes out with the Vault Breaker. Should be able to walk around this wall and escape as there's no further chase from Shifters. But it's a 2-for-1 in their favor. They only lose
the soul point.
I mean, it's still BDS, right? It's big dragon stacking.
Yeah.
That's exactly what Navi are doing. Good job. All around doesn't get their second Drake in the game. Look, are you going to dive this? Maynter doesn't have Equalizer. Rooster, Q3 onto Parus. Paduck jumps across the wall. Rhilech trying to chase Sheo. Went in with the Vault Breaker. Yeah, Rhilech is a mile away from the rest of his team. Locked up with the Flash Frost and taken out by the Frostbite. Shifters with 5 players strong. Thinking, TP's mid. Okay, that's not the same tower, but Navi are able to hold off on the play.
The Shifters could have committed for a dive there, but Sheo just takes Rhilech's entire top side instead.
Parus, Hexagod made him onto Sheo. He's used the Eviscerate. Sheo down to a 3rd HP. Chain of Corruption still finds him after the flash. And down goes Sheo. Paduck getting a couple of harpoons to his back, but he's able to arcane shift out to sneak around. You can see Parus trying to find a flank position, but he's spotted as well as Sheo will chase him out. Crystallized, Maynter has to flash it towards the top side of the fight. Rhilech goes in, but Rooster keeps him at bay, and Equalizer on Paduck is good, and Nuke standing on the right side of it as Rooster's caught out in the chain of corruption, but he's able to walk away. Parus still distracting Sheo, but he's going to distract him with his own death as Nuke flashes away from the Tibbers. Sheo kills off Parus. Reset comes out from Rhilech as Navi just give up the ghost on 3rd
Walk into that control that Shifters so masterfully had over that bot side river.
TP up towards the top side, so he is going to get a tower for himself.
A small cross map, yeah.
Even out the goal between him and Nuke, but still an easy fight, a simple fight into this Shifters line. Play around it. Here, Parus tried to find a flank, but he was on vision the entire time he walked around the backside of that Drake. Now, you see again, Shifters laying down vision. Poby looking for the flank, but he's crystallized off as soon as he's spotted. The dive in from Parus, as you say, he still has the egg. Rhilech trying to flash onto him. Sheo getting caught out, though, has to flash the wall himself. Now Rhilech caught out in the Magna Storm. Maynter going in with the Flame Spitter. Rooster went all out. Stend was able to kill off Rhilech, but now Stend is, that's the wrong side of the wall for him, as he's going to go down. I think the only reason Navi don't get to it.
Yeah, maybe they should send in the fly for the tower.
Yes! It's like a Mysterio fly trap as Parus is locked up in the crystallized against the wall.
Wacky.
A tactical sweep comes out, the true shot.
And a banana to boot even.
That's a nice wall from
That's a fantastic wall. Yeah. That's a Frog-esque wall. He was so good at doing those. Paduck going forward. Can they get the tower? They have one minion and a dream.
No, Rooster just walks and autos it twice and it's dead. They didn't even need the minion. Shifters
trying to do that. Poby is looking for a flank, maybe. Fog of War, you see here. Thank you, observers. That's really nice. Sheo is going for a side angle.
Farsight alteration was used in the pit, so there is vision.
You have to send in Rooster here. You need to be able to take some space if you're going to fight this. If you're just going to look at him, take it, why are you here?
Well, currently they're just having a little bit of a staring competition. Parus caught out towards the top side. As the Magnet Storm down, Parus will escape. Rhilech still on the Drake.
Sheo was really chunked though by Poby. He's 1 HP and had to go
Parus
after.
dies to Paduck. Poby still putting the damage into Rooster. Paduck trying to get into the back of the pit, but can't get there. Rhilech tries to chase him down. Crystallize on Poby. He flashes across the wall. All out goes the Cassante, and Poby just takes the blast cone back. Rhilech is not in this play. The equalizer just used for a slow. Samdi's now just in the pit by himself. But as Rhilech comes back around the side.
And when all this was happening, Sheo was already full clear his top side. He was out of there so early. You know, the moment he got chunked, he was like, okay guys, I'm out of there. It's now Maynter looking for Paduck here.
Chased out. The Hound's pursuit from Sheo. He's back in for the fray. Samdi flashes away from the Dark Flames, call the pack. Sheo flashes himself. The flame spitter burn will be enough. That's a hot dog as Nuke goes forward as well. He's turned into an egg. We're basically making a barbecue. The egg gets fried by NAVI. Add it to the hot dog. I guess that's something you can do. And NAVI now will turn their attention from Poby, and just a little greedy, really, from Shifters, trying to find that little bit extra after the fight.
I mean, Shifters look a little bit desynced. I'm still lacking that support jungle synergy, because the Navier really wants the CC setup to go on someone, but now he's the one getting caught out.
Sheo. Core of the pack makes him go up, but the cease and desist will put him up and then down. Equalizer on the back line as well from Maynter to keep Nuke at bay. Flash Frost out, and Tofo's gonna get the knockback on Maynter, but nothing more. Piercing Arrow does clip Rooster. It might look like his health bar didn't move, but that's because he's got that magic shield in the way. Now with Baron buff and with a man advantage, NAVI pushing through 2 lanes.
It's looking grim for Shifters, and it really is that. I feel like Sheo is trying to do so much by himself. Not really relying on his teammate. You have a Cassante, a Onivia, and a Rhilech. You have so much CC in your team, but if you go in by yourself, look at him go on his little horse. He needs to find a pick that can set up this.
They're looking for Maynter. Equalizer down, not going to do too much work. Cease and desist onto Nuke as well, as he gets absolutely obliterated, but he survives through it. Glacial Storm down, Rhilech able to walk out, still with his GA alive, and with the Triumph, as you say, enough healing to keep him upright. NAVI will take the tier 2 in the top side. The Baron's going to expire in 30 seconds. Don't think they'll go.
Has the flash tibbers available.
Rhilech's got the call of the pack out of Sheo as well, so that's that W invulnerability gone. Rooster trying to step forward, being that front man, but Samdi at 4 items, almost at 5. Makes it very hard for Rooster to step in. Flash, cease and desist. They're going for the back line. Equalizer down with Paduck as well. Chain of Corruption does go short. Now Rhilech is very deep. Hexagon to main him onto Sheo. Magnet Storm onto the back line. There's the Hound's pursuit. Sheo diving in. Maynter has killed off Paduck. Sheo gets the reset on his ultimate, but no one really for him to target. He kills off Parus, but he will burn for it. Maynter will take that kill. And there is the cleanup from NAVI. Rhilech and Samdi just chasing out Stend. A 4-for-1 exchange. It will be
send everything they had onto the Destro as we rewatch that fight.
Big cooldowns out of Shifters, although Shifters may have given up a play towards the Baron, which has been started by Rhilech. Now they'll walk. They chase Poby the long way round. Poby does still have TP. Rooster trying to be that front line. Stend at a 3rd HP. A Magnet
Storm. Equalizer though. It's a little bit more difficult now to follow up on the pick of NAVI.
Rhilech looking for the re-engage. Sheo can just jump across this wall, but they'll jump onto Sheo. Hexagon made in there as well. Caught at the back of the Hound's pursuit. Locked up. A Magnet Storm out from Stend won't be enough to save his jungler. And the rest of NAVI still on the chase. Somebody will finish up the Baron. NAVI will just walk away, and Inhibitor falls towards the bottom lane as those minions continue to push in. Nuke with a good stun on Rhilech. Puts down the Crystallize as well. Equalizer though for the slow. Cease and desist coming up in 1 second's time. Another Flash Frost stops Rhilech in his tracks.
They will just fly away on his little bird. Still, NAVI with the soul, with the Baron, with a lot of confidence. Sheo did at least buy the Serpent's Fang preemptively.
We got that second item, didn't he? Yeah. It's very true for the Mountain Soul, I guess, as Nuke is turned into an egg. Parus chases him down, and Poby puts down Tibbers just to make sure they have enough votes. A cease and desist into a double vault breaker on the knockback. Paduck tries to escape, but you don't get away from Parus when he is this fed. Only Sheo left standing as NAVI rout Shifters.
I mean, I don't know how you like your X-Medic, but it looks like NAVI likes them fried as they return to the base. And it's going to be a 2-0 win. Parus goes very deep, very Hildesang-esque, just to make sure that he ends the game with 7 deaths, 1 and 7 on the Camille. But still, very convincing performance by NAVI here today. It looks a lot better in the mid to late game, and that's really what I wanted to see.
Yeah, I totally agree. I think game 1 perhaps a little